So here we go. If I'm looking for the equation of a line, what I want you guys to do is start with something that you can write down. So I said, the first thing we want to do is let's use the point. So if I'm going to use the point, that means I have y minus, I'll write the equation down. So this is your equation of a line. And I know what the x1 and y1 is, so this is y minus 1, because that's this one, equals m times x minus the x coordinate, which is 1. So I'm almost done. The only piece I have to find out is what m is. Okay? Well, to find out what m is, I'm going to use this formula. So m is going to equal the limit as x approaches, what's the x coordinate of this point? 1. Okay, now we're ready. We're up here. What is f of x in this problem? Guys, find out where things are going.
The answer is 6.
Okay, but what is f of x in the question?
5x squared minus 4x.
5x squared minus 4x. Then I get to the minus sign. Remember, f of a is taking the function and plugging 1 into the x. You can either do that, or you can know that where did the y coordinate come from in your point? I plugged it in. So your f of a is going to turn out to be 1 over x minus 1. Remember, this is your a. Okay? Now, listen. Your first check is to make sure that you get 0 over 0 when you do. So if I plug 1 into the bottom, I plug 1 into the top, I get 0, 0. That has to happen. If it doesn't happen, you set this up wrong. So, the reason why the bottom goes to 0 is the same reason the top goes to 0. Now, this is a difficult factoring technique because of the 5, but if you know what the first factor is, it's not that bad. What will be the first term if I have to get 5x squared out? 5 what? 5x, good. It's a minus 1. I already have the minus, which means the sign here is what?
A plus.
Plus. And what's the other factor of 1?
1.
Just 1. If this is a minus and this already turned out to be a negative, the signs have to be different.
I synthetically divided.
If that's a plus, then they have to be the same. I get a positive 5x squared. So that would be x times 5x is a positive 5x squared. If that was a negative 5x squared, then yes. Because these two terms right here, when I do f and FOIL, has got to get me this term. Okay? So these will cancel. So now I'm left with m, which is the limit as x approaches 1 of just 5x plus 1, and I plug 1 in for x, and I get what? Overall. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1, which is 6. What does the 6 represent now? So that's what I use to come back up here. So we're not done yet. So now here's my equation. Y minus 1 is equal to m is 6 times x minus 1. Now I need to just solve that. Write it in the y equals mx plus b. So y minus 1 is equal to 6x minus 6, distributing 6 through, and then add 1 to both sides, and I get y is equal to 6x minus 5. There's the equation of a line tangent to the curve of 5x squared minus 4x at the point 1, 1.